Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody. Today we again will take a look at the euro currency. So we're continuing our journey with this last challenge of the top on the euro currency. So despite the positive non-farm payrolls release, as you can see, euro reaction was muted on this event, and actually we have talked about it on Friday video because now sentiment, as we said, skewed in favor of the euro. So it means that all positive dollar events and some data will be muted, and reaction will be not as strong as on some negative signs from the United States dollar, because investors would like to see euro currency strong and they want to buy it. So they want that euro currencies continue to move higher. At the same time, in the previous weeks, we have estimated that the euro currency stands at very strong resistance. So monthly confidence area and yearly pivot resistance one. In a medium-term perspective, this significantly increases the chance of the retracement. Our assessment of this retracement suggests the most conservative target is 121. This could be reached on this drop. Ultimate target stands in 111. Also, it is possible that market could show a retracement to 116, but after that could reestablish the upward rally. This not only the euro currency stands at strong level, but even on some other currencies we see reversal patterns have been formed. For example, on the daily New Zealand dollar, if you'll take a look at the chart, you'll see the clear and perfect double repo sell pattern has been formed. That's why I think that it's preparation for retracement not on the euro but on across the board. The same on the dollar index. We have talked about this major 618 monthly support and monthly oversold also suggests some bounce. Taking it all together and the analysis of the long-term charts on the monthly, weekly, we suggest that as soon as this upward challenge will happen, I mean the upward action taken out of these tops, euro indeed has big chance to start major drop. And and currently, guys, we will discuss how we could trade this setup for possible last upside challenge. Also, we have put significant fundamental material in our thread, in our vehicle research. You could read where we try to give some explanation why investors so fascinating with the euro despite the positive United States data, Fed promising rate increasing, rising of the yields in the United States. So why investors still are watching in favor of euro currency and buy it. How we could play this step? So returning back to the reaction. So on the non-farm payrolls release, take a look what has happened. Actually, market has shown drop here and return right back up to the pre-non-farm payrolls level. So in fact, we've got the third in a row bullish grabber. So here we have the maybe even the fourth. And take a look, maybe this also was the grabber. Right, so even fourth in a row. So this first grabber, second, third, and we have the fourth on Friday. All these patterns suggest the same target, the taking out of this top. If I will take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart, I think that now it's better to take a look at this most recent extension as a potential target, and to forget about the butterfly that we have discussed on Friday, because butterfly, guys, was aimed on the poor non-farm data. So we said that market could hit 126, 125.90 was the target of the butterfly if numbers will be poor, but contradictionary, we've got the good numbers. That's why I think that logically is expect just minor wash and rinse of these stops, because don't forget that market stands at the overbought on the weekly chart. It's also very close to the overbought on the daily and was previously the overbought as well right here. So I think that washing risk here is more probable. And as a target, I suggest that we should use the 125.40 area. So because the chances that the market will complete this ABCD shows the washing risk, grab the stops above the stop, and drop is really significant. That's the scenario that we offer you for thinking. So you have the weekend, think about it. Situation stands so that you will have to make a decision on taking the part in this trade right on Monday. Because situation for entry and taking the position already has been created. Here, guys, will be the great example. We will use not the hourly chart as usual, we will use the 30-minute chart. This will be the great example of the Judd Napoli Minesweeper A entry tactic. So how you could take the position, what the mechanics of the taking the long position here. On this chart, that will be our major chart for trading on the setup. We will use two major tools. First tool is the upper channel where euro stands right now, so you can see really harmonic channel, very good. And following the logic of this channel, take a look. On the non-farm payrolls release, market already has tested the lower bottom, right? So if our scenario is valid, market should continue move higher, right? So following the tendency on the inside of this channel, so next destination should be the upper border of this channel. If something will go wrong, and market will drop below, it will mean that this setup of the channel has been broken, and the scenario that we're suggesting, grabbing the stops around 125.40, will fail. This is actually the culmination point where destiny of the setup will be decided, will be estimated. So either it will work or it will fail. So we stand at the point where we could place for a relatively tight stop, and we will get early notification about the validity of the setup. So it's all clear with the channel, right? Just take a look also that the point 25.40 upper channel, we will trade this ABCD as we said on the 4-hour time frame chart. And take a look that the target of this ABCD precisely coincides with the upper border of the channel and with the weekly pivot resistance 1, 25.40. So weekly pivot resistance 1. Now, second issue that we will use is the Judd Napoli Minesweeper A tactic for taking the position. How it works. So when the market stands in this downward action, you'll see the trend was bearish, and it was not time yet for taking the long position. So using the bearish trend, you need to wait just to estimate the fib level where market could turn up. And that level has been, you do not try to anticipate it, you're just watching. When the market meets the fib level, and that has happened right on non-farm payrolls action, that was the major 618 support, 24.6, just 2 pips difference with these lows. So market has reached this fib level and turned up. As a result, the intraday trend has turned bullish and confirms the support here. Also take a look at the strong angle cross by the MACD. This is a very good sign of the possible reversal up. This action was really fast recovery. After trend has turned bullish, we need to use and take minor retracement of the whole this upward action. So we're trading, we're taking the entry right on the retracement when the trend already stands bullish. This is the idea of the Minesweeper A. And we're taking the position with daily upward action, with daily bullish trend and bullish grabbers. That's an idea. You do not have a lot of options here. The one thing that you could wait, for example, not the 50%, maybe just lower retracement for a few pips. Maybe market will test the weekly pivot point. But anyway, this will not change the course. So here you need to make the decision where you would like to take the long position or not. Your stop should be, initial stop should be somewhere below these lows. Because that point will be a major crucial area. So if market will drop here, it will simultaneously will raise. As this upward opportunity, so this channel will be broken, grabber will be erased on the daily chart, trend will turn bearish on the daily chart, here trend will be turned bearish as well. So that will be the point where you have to make the decision. If everything will go well, and the market starts to move up, you could move your stop to the break even and just watch what will happen. That is the trading plan for trading this bullish stop, bullish grabbers, final challenge of the tops. So target of this trade will be 125.40. You could argue that we have the double repo sell on the New Zealand dollar, but guys, the double repo on the New Zealand dollar doesn't stand again a possible upward retracement. So on the euro currency, this upward action could become just stronger than the New Zealand dollar. But on the New Zealand dollar, this upward retracement is still possible. On the Australian dollar, for example, we could get on Monday bread and butter buy. That also suggests upward some recovery action. That in turn could lead for upward action on the euro currency as well. Just on the euro currency, it will be a bit stronger. So just because of the more attention from the investors to the euro right now. So there is no contradiction with that. So let's see what will happen. In fact, so we have said everything. I have done our homework, how to trade it. Now we just need to see whether this stop will work or it will fail. So initial stop, better to place somewhere below these lows, below this level, better even below the FIB support. Now let's see how it will turn.